We're all here to see each other's construction projects, so let's just get into it. For my construction project, I wanted to create something that would have a continual impact, not just a one-and-done type of deal. So, looking at my life, I tried to find a place that I was most wasteful, and I found it in my caffeine addiction. I like to start off my weekdays with a 473ml can of Rockstar Fruit Punch, and on the weekends, I'll normally have a few cans of Coke hanging out with friends. The waste in this scenario is the empty cans which can be recycled, mind you, but I wanted to reduce this impact as much as possible. Now, of course, you could say a solution to this would be stop drinking energy drinks, but for my own sanity, this is not an option. I'm no prophet, so I'm gonna have to engineer a solution. Okay, so getting to the point, I'm making a can crusher. Crushing empty cans makes them more space efficient, with about 3 crushed cans fitting in the same space as 1 uncrushed can. So less plastic recycling bags need to be used, and the cans can be more efficiently transported to recycling plants, reducing the carbon footprint per can. Before I could start building, I needed a design. Here's a recreation of what that creative process looked like. Complicated stuff I do not have time to explain. I knew I would need to use power tools to get the job done, so I called an expert, my dad. Not only has he designed products before that have been supported by environmental councils, but he also owns and knows how to use a lot of different tools. So we got to work. I knew I wanted to make as much of the project as I could out of wood, so I began marking and cutting pieces to size. I'll mention off the top, while I have used tools before, I did get guidance from my dad, sharpening my skills, learning through the experience. Next, I did some dry placements before using wood glue as an initial adhesive, then a nail gun for a more permanent hold. A key part of the can crusher is using leverage to crush the can, so next I used a screwdriver to create a joint with a hinge. So, one of the 2 crushing parts were done, the side crunch, to weaken the can. To figure out the main crunch, we went through a couple iterations, and cans, until we finally came to the final design, which I spray painted matte black for aesthetic purposes. I also stuck on felt furniture footers to the bottom to prevent scratches on whatever surface the crusher sits on. Now for the grand reveal on a plastic table I set up in my room. Okay, here's how it works. You get a can, you lay it on its side, you crush it, then you stand it up, and then you crush it again. Now, would you look at that? Now having to use 3 times less plastic recycling bags and the transport carbon cost per can reduced by about 67%, I can feel slightly less guilty about indulging my chemical needs. Thanks for watching.